Is New Braunfels a better place to live than Austin or San Antonio? Well, in my humble, biased opinion, yes and yes. But wait, let's take a more objective look at this. A new USA Today study finds that New Braunfels is the third best city to move to in Texas, ahead of Austin and San Antonio. So in today's video, we're gonna dive into the reasons why USA Today has us ranked so high. If you guys are new here to my channel, thank you so much for hopping aboard, because every week we're trying to put out relevant and timely information like this about what it's like to live in New Braunfels. According to USA Today, New Braunfels is the third best city to move to in Texas. Austin ranks 25th, and San Antonio is quite literally off the charts at number 40. The study uses 19 different criteria, 19 different metrics to measure which are the top cities to move to in Texas. Now, some of the metrics include affordability, crime, unemployment, schools, median income, entertainment. Let's break down this study right now and start with one of the criteria, crime. The USA Today study finds that New Braunfels has a low crime rate. Now, I get this question from time to time from people like you thinking about moving to New Braunfels, wanting to know, hey Rod, what's the crime like there? The best advice I have for you is to do your own research, because as realtors, we're really discouraged to talk about crime and crime statistics because it could be seen as an opinion and discriminatory to certain parts of the city, even though it's not intended that way. So the best advice I have for you is to Google New Braunfels crime or New Braunfels crime rates, and you're gonna find a whole bunch of links and websites you can refer to. The same concept applies when talking about our schools, which the USA Today study uses as a criteria to measure the best cities to move to in Texas. But I'm going to show you right now how the Texas Education Agency, which is a government agency, how that agency ranks our two public school districts in New Braunfels. The agency ranks New Braunfels Independent School District a B district on a scale from A to F, and Comel Independent School District earned an A. The grades are based on student achievement, school progress, and what's called closing the gaps. Now, if you want more information about our schools, because some of you reach out and say, Rod, schools are very important to us, we cannot give you as realtors our opinion, because again, with crime, like crime, it could be seen as an opinion and steering and so forth. So the best advice I have for you is, yes, do your own research, but go to these two websites, greatschools.org and niche.com. Both those websites not only just have the rankings, but parent feedback as well. The USA Today study also looks at affordability, and 2 or 3 years ago, New Braunfels would not have made this list because just the market was on fire here, and prices were spiking, and people were offering way over asking, and house, that's the biggest component in the cost of living. But since that hot period, on fire period, things have cooled off in New Braunfels, noticeably 20% almost off our peak from the end of 2022, making New Braunfels a more affordable place to live. The study looks at resident median income. How much do people in New Braunfels make on average? Well, the USA Today study finds that New Braunfels has the second highest median income among the top 5 cities to move to in Texas at $79,000 a year. Another metric to measure the top cities to move to in Texas is unemployment, and the study finds that New Braunfels has low unemployment at 3%. Another criteria to measure top cities to move to in Texas is life expectancy, and the study finds that people in New Braunfels on average live to be 78, almost 78 years old. Now let's talk about life expectancy and connect that with our quality of life here in New Braunfels. New Braunfels is a very outdoors community. As you can see, we're always outdoors filming, with the exception of a couple weeks out of the year, but it's warm for the rest. And for a stretch, it's hot. But people are outside almost always, fresh air, walking, hiking, biking, swimming, fishing, or just kicking back, just relaxing. Life just slows down in New Braunfels, especially at our parks. Here's where New Braunfels really stands out: entertainment. The USA Today study says that New Braunfels might be the most entertaining city on its top 5 list. I mean, it's not a stretch. We have lots of water here, recreational water. We have tubing, canoeing, kayaking, lots of splashing and turning and twisting going on at our water park Schlitterbahn. We have 3 lakes with all kinds of water fun. Live music, it's in our blood here. It's part of our DNA, from the headliners all the way to the up and coming musicians. And New Braunfels has year-round events. You cannot, impossible to get bored in New Braunfels. Year-round events and activities including parades, fireworks, Wasselfest, Dias de los Muertos, Christmas tree lighting, Christmas parade, and of course the granddaddy of all of our events, Wurstfest, which is a 10-day celebration of our German heritage every November. We have our weekly farmers market, and there's always something going on, seemingly every weekend at our Civic Center. New Braunfels is the 3rd best city to move to in Texas, and New Braunfels, get this guys, this is the year of pulling in the awards here, is the top destination in all of Texas, according to the Texas Travel Awards, and that's voted on by people like you, the public, and by judges. So New Braunfels is appealing to visitors and to residents. I want to hear what you guys think. What do you make of this USA Today study and how it assesses New Braunfels, ranked at number 3? Should we be ranked higher or lower? Let me know in the comments section below. And if you would like to move to the 3rd best city in all of Texas, New Braunfels, I'd love to be your real estate resource of choice. You can email me, you can call me, or you can shoot me a text. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching all of our videos, and we'll see you on the next one.